Oh my god, you guys look so cute today. I can't see you guys, but I know it in my heart of hearts that you guys look so cute. Also, don't mind my bra strap, don't mind my hair. Maybe she slept 6 hours last night. Maybe she slept a total of 4. Maybe she shaved her armpits. Maybe she didn't. I don't know. Don't mind my face. Just don't mind me, okay? About to be like 2 months in quarantine. I don't want to hear it. Just leave me alone. Very excited about this video. I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, even though I didn't like the original, and it's very true, I did not like the original, and I didn't like it because it was a full coverage foundation. And you guys know I'm not a full coverage girl. We should start priming. We're gonna be using this Glassy Skin Balm by Touch and Soul. It's a Korean brand, which is pretty cool, so. Even though I wasn't the biggest fan of the super full coverage foundation that the Juvia'S Place was, it was a really pretty foundation, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I think the cream is gonna be any different. It's probably still gonna be super full coverage. I don't know, I've still been kind of looking for another hit Korean foundation because they're just so easy to use, they're so easy to apply. I was super disappointed with the anti-gravity whatever the F, and I don't know, like I'm still looking to get my rocks off on a cream stick foundation that's not the Wet n Wild one. Again, I don't know why. But I just want it. I want it real bad. Where's my setting spray? I actually got 2 shades today. I think I got a contour shade and like a highlight shade, so hopefully that will make my perfect foundation kind of shade. I don't know, a bit is hopeful. And I also got the setting powder, which I'm very hopeful about the setting powder because for some reason I've also been looking for another setting powder as well. These were not pricey either, guys. Juvia'S Place is one of those really awesome independent brands. They're like an indie brand. They're super cool. They're like that really cool indie movie starring Saoirse Ronan and like directed by Greta Gerwig, a coming of age kind of movie that like nobody really watched but that was nominated for hella Oscars. I feel like that's what Juvia'S Place is. I don't know if that analogy made any sense to you, but it did to me. Go ahead and recommend me like a really good independent movie, and if I haven't watched it already, which I probably have because of quarantine, let me know if I should watch it because I will definitely watch it. So I got one in the shade Belize, which I'm pretty sure I got this as my contour shade, if not a whoops-a-daisy. And then I got the other one in the shade Luxor. I'm thinking this is gonna be more my shade. I'll go ahead and pop up some information on the Ulta website up here, just so you guys can read the details for yourself and kind of get a feel of what it looks like, what it costs, where you can buy it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start placing it because I don't want to be here for long, guys, okay? I really don't. I have stuff to do today, like napping. For once. This is definitely a contour shade. She is gray toned as shit. I don't think this is gonna be my contour shade, guys. I really don't. We're gonna keep going anyway, guys. This might be another happy little accident situation. We don't know that it isn't yet. I feel like she's gonna be mad pigmented, son. Am I breaking out right here? I sure am. I love that so much. Look at that party going on. You wanna know what the B of it all is? They didn't even invite me. But also I didn't even invite them, so I guess it evens out. Oh, I like this. I like this. And you know what? Even though this is pretty full coverage, it's not as full of coverage as the original liquid one was. I don't know if it's just the fact that I'm using a damp beauty sponge with it, but like it works really well with it. It looks super, super duper pretty. It looks very natural. It's not too matte on the skin. It's not too glowy. I like this. I like this. While I didn't really get the contour or the highlight I wanted, I think I accidentally got like my perfect shade if I mix these two. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can build it up with my MAC Studio Stick foundation, and then I will put a concealer on top of it again just as well, just to see how it's kind of looking. Alright, so I had to move pretty quickly just so I could avoid any creasing, but I went ahead and just grabbed my Juvia'S Place I Am Magic setting powder. I got mine in the shade White Sands, which isn't white. It actually has a tinge of yellow, which is one of the reasons why I got it, because I just love a yellow bright under eye. I don't know why. Okay, so I don't know if I actually love love this powder. I'll be very honest with you. It's making my skin look very cakey. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to doing the rest of my makeup, because sometimes makeup just needs to sit and really melt onto the skin, guys. I'm not used to looking this full coverage. I definitely don't feel as full coverage, but I definitely, like, I see it and I'm like, I don't know if I love this, but we're just gonna keep going, keep figuring this thing out, you know? I don't like this foundation. I am sorry, guys. Trust me, nobody wanted to love this foundation more than I did, okay? I love Lady Bird. Let me tell you guys what happened. So as I was removing the bake from the powder, which I think I'm a big fan of the powder, I'm not gonna lie. I actually really like the powder. Everywhere else on the skin where the powder kind of touched, it left it really pretty. However, the foundation does not play well with other products, and I don't really like products like that. The thing about it is I think this foundation is a little too creamy and a little too thick. So the first application that you guys saw me do, you guys, I had to end up wiping it off, and I was so ready to just turn the camera off and bring it back on and just be like, you guys, this one is a wrap. I don't like it. But in my mind, I was like, I already did that once, and mama didn't raise no bitch. So I was like, I'm gonna try it over again, because maybe what happened is because I used this with the Bounce foundation by Beauty Blender. I was like, you know what, maybe game recognized game. Maybe a full coverage product can't play with another full coverage product like this, and maybe just the fact that it was too much coverage, and my skin doesn't necessarily eat makeup like that, and I personally hate the look of full coverage. And to top it all off, I baked with such a heavy powder. You guys, my skin was screaming. I hated the way it looked. It started breaking apart. It started like literally like looking so cakey and literally breaking apart. And I was like, it was like two products that didn't like each other. They beefed. While I love the Beauty Blender concealer, I only ever use this with like light coverage foundations. So I figured that was the issue. Then I washed it off. I was like, I'm gonna start all over. So I went ahead and used the same primers, the same amount of stuff, the same MAC Studio Stick foundation. But instead of that concealer, I used my Believe Beauty concealer, which we all know is a very lightweight concealer and is not as full coverage as most concealers are. It's one of the reasons it's my favorite concealer at the moment, because it's very lightweight, very easy to use, has the right amount of coverage when paired with a medium to full coverage foundation. It just builds really well on top of it. Yo, this hated that too. And I don't like the way my under eyes look. I feel like another thing too is it makes it look so cakey and oily. I am so oily in my T-zone right now, guys, and there's no reason why that should be happening. For some reason, it's just not liking this foundation. My forehead looks god awful. Don't like this foundation at all. I do not think I'm going to continue to use it. I think I like the setting powder. However, like, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it too. It might just be too thick and too rich. And this hurts, yo, because this is something I really wanted to love from a brand I really do love. I don't know, like, I'm just very disappointed. I don't like the stick foundations at all. I tried them twice, guys, and both times they just really failed on me. Also, I can really feel them on my skin now, and just having to wear them, like, I don't know. I don't like this product. We have beef kind of energy, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get going now. I honestly think I'm just gonna wash off my face makeup. I might just leave my eyes the way they are. I'm kind of done with makeup for today, and I'm tired and I'm hungry, and I'm gonna go now.